see it? You see yourself?
Oh, I could. Yeah. Oh, I look big. How many pounds this add?
Oh my.
Hey guys, welcome back to episode 2 of Bluray Tuesday with Terrell. Last week I was super nervous. I probably talked super fast, probably stumbled over a lot of my words, which I watched it back and was cringing. But now we're back to episode 2, trying to get more comfortable with this, but this is kind of fun. It's kind of fun to like sit here and just talk about movies with you guys. I almost didn't make this episode. I almost died a few nights ago, coming back home from hanging out with friends or whatnot. I ran into 2 coyotes. Like, I live in this cool little quiet apartment complex, and like fucking, I don't know, I was like texting, probably like half drunk, and I walked by, and there's 2 little dogs. I thought they were dogs, but or wolves or something. They're scary as fuck. Anyways, there's these 2 little coyotes walking by, just staring at me. I was like, okay, I'm a big guy. They probably looking at me like on lunch or something, or dinner or breakfast. I don't know. And yeah, I just saw them walking by. I had to stop. You know, you see these movies and you see people fucking like stopping when a car's coming at them. Like, bitch, I get it now. You get startled. I was pretty scared. I'm here though. They ran away. They left. You know, I guess I spooked them. I don't know. So I'm here, thankfully. I almost died, I thought. But yeah, let's get into this Bluray Tuesday episode. First up today is Séance. Séance came out today on Shudder. It was like a Shudder Exclusive, I believe. I seen it a few months ago. I thought it was... So far, it's one of my favorite movies of this year. I'd highly recommend it. I did order it. I would have had it today, I was hoping. It's like out for delivery and never arrived. So here we are. So maybe in the next video, I could talk more about the packaging and see what the special features are. But Séance is really good. I'd highly recommend it. It's like a whodunit about a girl who, and she's a new girl at this boarding school or whatnot. And people start dying one by one. What I liked about this, one of the main things I liked about this one was the whole film. Try not to be spoiler, I'm a walking spoiler alert, but for this one, it plays off as if it's a supernatural slasher. I'm not gonna try not to spoil too much, but when you find out the little twist at the end, that is like my favorite part. I live for like the twists and the reveal that I kind of saw earlier on in the film, but I'm like, oh, it can't be this person, because they kind of trick you. And when it, comes to, you're like, oh shit, I was right. And I like that kind of stuff. So I highly recommend Séance. All right, so moving on to the next big release of today, Luca from Disney and Pixar. So there's a couple editions that were released today. The one that I picked up was the Target exclusive, and this is the 4K Ultra HD version. The Target exclusive has everything the regular 4K has, but it comes with lithographs and this cool little digibook packaging, and this is only at Target. Also, you can pick up, if you are into steelbooks, Best Buy does have the Best Buy exclusive steelbook version of this that has a cool little cover as well. And the Best Buy version, they'll sell out within 5 minutes, so good luck trying to get that. Those are meant to be pre-ordered months and months and months in advance. So I went with the Target one. But yeah, with this one here, this movie's pretty fun. It hit Disney Plus, it seems like yesterday, and then it already hit Blu-ray. A lot of films are doing that lately. Yeah, it's kind of fun. It's almost like Little Mermaid in the sense of there's this sea monster who wants to be on land and like see how it is. It's like an Italian film, so he wants to see how it is, eat pasta, pizza. I don't know what they do in Italy. But yeah, that's what this is. And then he ends up going on land, and I guess he could turn into human. Then when he hits water, or if rain hits him, he's gonna turn back to this like sea creature, which is kind of interesting to watch, and it's kind of funny. Little kids will love this too. But I had fun. I'm a big kid at heart, so Luca. I'd recommend it. Disney and Pixar. It's also on Disney Plus. Also, that was released today was Angelina Jolie's new crime/disaster film. I didn't particularly care for this film, but it's called Thoros Who Wish Me Dead, with Angelina Jolie, that hit HBO Max in select theaters when it first was released. This film didn't get very much showing in the theaters due to the fact that it was still during the COVID pandemic, and everyone probably watched it on HBO Max like myself. And I was pretty bored watching this movie. I did not pick that up this week. That was not something that I wanted to add to my collection just yet. Black Friday is around the corner, so I'm sure that'll be like $5, so stay tuned for that. So that's the pickups for me this week, but I did want to talk about something called Horror Pack. Horror Pack is like a blind box type of situation where you spend $25 a month for Blu-rays, and I think like maybe $15 to $20 for the DVD box. Of course, over its Blu-ray channel, I'm doing Blu-ray. I've been subscribed to this for about like 2 years now, and yeah, there's a lot of hits and misses, more so misses, but or I've already owned these things, but it's kind of fun to like see what you're gonna get every month. So for this month of July, I just received last week, we're gonna talk about those. All right, so the first one that was in the horror pack of last month is Case 39. I don't know if anyone's familiar with this. This movie came out a few years ago, 2010. Oh, wow. That's a long time ago. Yeah, 2010 is when this dropped. You could find this at your local Dollar Tree. And I was surprised to see this in the box. But, I mean, it's a good film. I will say, no shade to this. It's been out for a few years. I did catch this at the Dollar Tree recently. Like, every other month, they have, like, cool Blu-rays and DVDs there. But Case 39 is really fun. I'd highly recommend this one. It's more of, like, a supernatural, like, crime film. Next up is Resident Evil Vendetta. I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. I've played all the games. I've watched all the CGI and live action films. I like the live action films. I know a lot of people did not, and we can debate about those. But yeah, Resident Evil Vendetta, it's a CGI, the third in the CGI series. This one is not my favorite either, but it's kind of fun to watch. It's almost like playing a video game or watching a video game. This is the third. It came out 2017, I believe. I already owned this, by the way, so this is just a throwaway. So the next one up I want to talk about is Anna and the Apocalypse. So this one here is a Canada release. This wasn't released on Blu-ray here in the States. And a couple of months ago, Dollar Tree got all their DVDs and Blu-rays. This movie was a part of it as well. And I was like trying to hunt that down. I saw you guys Blu-ray collectors online that picked this up. And I was like, oh shit, I want to get that movie. And then lo and behold, they had a Blu-ray version in this pack, which is kind of cool. So I was kind of excited for this. And it has a slipcover. So I was super excited about that too. It's a musical if you're into those. I'm not really into those. So we'll see how that goes. But it's a zombie musical, so it might be kind of cool. It says delightfully gruesome. I haven't seen this film. And if you guys have in the comments, please let me know what you guys thought. But it says one of those horror movies that leave you with good holiday cheer. We all like holiday cheer. So this is it. The only bonus features on this is behind the scenes. So behind the scenes of Anna and the Apocalypse. And then the last release on this, usually the horror pack comes with an exclusive Blu-ray that you could only get in their blind box packaging. And that is Scream Test with Felissa Rose. She was in Sleepaway Camp and various indie films. Hatchet 4 she was in. She had that crazy, death up the female parts, and with the phone, because she was always on her damn phone. I could relate. But yeah, so this is Felissa Rose, Scream Test. This is her newest film. She's working on a couple others if you guys follow her on Instagram. She's awesome. But this one's about her being a scream queen, and I guess she loses her voice, and she goes to this retreat. I guess they're about to film a new movie or so, and everyone on the retreat starts dying one by one, and in the ways of deaths in her previous films. So in her previous films, people are dying in those ways, which is kind of cool. This is a really fun slasher. I'd recommend this. I was super excited to actually get this in this pack. This is one of the ones out of all these I was like, oh, this is kind of cool to own. And hopefully when I see her again in one of the horror conventions, when those come back to life, I'll definitely get her to sign this. But yeah, Scream Test. All right, guys, that was the end of our second episode of Bluray Tuesday. I'll see you guys next week where, quick preview, we have Profile hitting and also Meet the Blacks 2, The House Next Door. And I'm super looking forward to talk about those. Profile, I loved in the theaters. That movie is crazy. And Meet the Blacks was fun. I'm down to drink with a couple friends and watch that, and I'll, give you guys a review. Bye.